Yo, what's good? So, I wanted to give you guys all the reading. I do a lot of readings on my Patreon, but I'm like, you know what? Let me do one for the YouTube. Something's just telling me to do it. So, I did a card reading, and then, I be having the beings like come around and stuff like that, and all that other stuff. So, we have a message from the Arcturians. You know what I'm saying? This was actually a pretty good one. So the message actually is timeless. So whenever you're seeing this, the message is it's applying to your life right now. It's timeless. So you're seeing it at the right time, no matter what. However, if you are watching this around like the new moon time of like the new moon in Sagittarius or the 12/12 portal and stuff like that, this is definitely gonna like deal with that stuff too. So yeah, but it is timeless. So even if you're watching this a whole year later, it's the right time for you. So the first card that came out was this blue flame card, right? Which is pretty much deals with spontaneous awakenings happening right now, and a whole bunch of activation happening right now. So the Arcturians actually will help you with this, and they really do help. They really do help with this kind of stuff. They really do help activate you and stuff like that, especially when it comes to they're really good with like spiritual healing and emotional healing and stuff like that. So doing all that can actually help activate you, which we're gonna see later on inside the reading, right? However, when it comes to the new moon, when it comes to that new moon in Sagittarius, we gotta understand that that really makes us like expand. It's going to make us expand on certain thoughts that we had during the Gemini full moon, but it also in general makes you expand a lot with inside of yourself. And when you expand a lot with inside of yourself, you could hit a lot of awakenings and activations. You know what I'm saying? So all that's gonna be happening, right? Because the next two cards that came out were Activated Earth in the season Mintaka card. So real quick, I want to say this by the way. We had a Mintakan card come out and a Sirius card come out. So I want to say this real quick. Some of you guys may be Syrian and or Mintakan. And if you already been feeling like that, you may want to like tap more into that. You may want to like really like see like holy shit, I've been thinking that, bro. Yeah. You might really be that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do starseed readings, so I could always like help you. We could do like a really in depth one where I actually tell you about like multiple of your lives and your purpose on the earth and stuff like that, or a simple one where I just tell you, oh yeah, bro, you were this being and this is what the beings are like, and here's what you kind of did. You know what I'm saying? If you ever want like more confirmation, I got you. Also on the Patreon, bro, I made a video about activating alien DNA. It's a whole PowerPoint, bro. I got a lot of different techniques for y'all. That John Saucy, right? But with this activated Earth card and the Season Mintaka card, right? So the activated Earth, this is about pretty much connecting with power places, right? So also it's about trusting where like you're led to go. So let's say you just been like feeling like going to like a certain place to like maybe meditate, or maybe just like wanted to actually like change like where you live or something like that. Or you just been getting drawn to just go to new places, right? Trust that feeling because those places may be activating for you. But in general, right? Connect with power places, whether that be the earth, you know what I'm saying, outside in nature, whether that be a spiritual room inside of your house. Like for me, my room is activating as fuck. It's all. I mean, I have portals inside of my shed, in this room, in my room. The shed is very activating, bro, and so is my room. You know what I'm saying? Like being inside those places, bro, it helps me like really get inside that spiritual mindset. You know what I'm saying? Not just be tapping and not really be getting all these realizations, right? So for you, it could be a separate spiritual room. It can be your bedroom. You know what I'm saying? It could be some type of spiritual room, right? Or it could be like Arcturus itself. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact that when I go to Arcturus, it is pretty activating, bro. It definitely does help with that whole like healing, the spiritual and the emotional, and it kind of does really make unconscious stuff kind of flow through. Because with that season Mintaka card, that's what it's all about. The reason they want you to connect with those power places is because when you pretty much go to these places to connect with yourself, and you know what I'm saying, like really like get in tune with your spiritual self, pretty much if you're in like a proper environment that helps you calm your mind and everything, all of the things that are hidden from you, especially with the side of the unconscious, will be popping up and showing you different things. That's what the whole Seeds of Mintaka card deals with, It deals with seeing potential and bringing the unconscious into light. So pretty much, right? All the hidden things that you have not been seeing, you will start seeing them if you actually connect with those power places. Also with the current astrology right now, if you're watching it at like when it around the time it's actually posted and stuff like that, you got to understand this too. With that, what's it called, with that new moon in Sagittarius, right, with all that expansion inwardly, bro, you definitely will be getting inside the unconscious mind and having unconscious shit pop through. This has actually been happening. This happened for me yesterday when I opened a certain I don't want to say what it is because I don't want y'all to do that stuff and then like y'all just be like holy shit, but I pretty much opened something, right, that showed me a whole bunch of like unconscious memory shit from my past lives, and that shit got deep, you know what I'm saying? And I did that with inside of my shed. So like, hey, and the Arcturians actually were around for that. So hey, you know what I'm saying? That's a pure example from my life that happened literally yesterday. But in general, right? You got to understand that pretty much there's a whole bunch that you may not be seeing. And with the astrology right now, it's going to be helping with that. Also, Neptune is going to be going direct soon. You know what I'm saying? In Pisces, which is going to make stuff from your unconscious mind flow more. Like you may have like hidden ideas pop through, or hidden limiting beliefs, or stuff like that pop. You know what I'm saying? Like more hidden things for the unconscious are going to be popping through. Like when it's in retrograde, it's going to be more like the old type of shit you got to deal with. Like maybe like old emotions, old beliefs, old mindsets will be popping through. Now, when it starts going direct, if you just see the astrology video about how to prepare for the new moon and full moon, go watch how to prepare for the moon cycle, bro. Don't sleep on that because I really give you the sauce for that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when Neptune starts going direct, it's gonna be more stuff like okay, like it's gonna be more unconscious shit geared towards like what's going on right now. So it's gonna be like unconscious ideas, you know what I'm saying? It could still be like unconscious beliefs, but it may be like not old shit, maybe like some new shit popping up, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much more unconscious stuff that relates to the present moment and what's going on in the future is gonna be popping up, opposed to what's been going on inside the past. So understand that too, connect with those power places and stuff like that, and allow your unconscious mind to just flow through and show you things, whether it be memories, which I taught, you know what I'm saying? If you watch that video on my Patreon about the activating alien DNA shit, you definitely will be having spontaneous awakenings, and you'll know how to do all that shit because I gave y'all the sauce for real. But even if y'all don't see that, bro, just connect to the power places and allow your unconscious mind to flow through. It will show you memories or give you just certain feelings or thoughts or images, and you know it'll be geared towards pretty much like what's going on inside your life right now and what you got to take action on and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the last two cards that came out were perspective and the messenger card. So perspective is about pretty much zooming out, right? You know what I'm saying? At the bottom it says none of this matters. Zoom out and common ground. It's about pretty much zooming out. When it says none of this matters, it pretty much means more of your like more, you know how like you be tripping over certain shit that really is just like on like some really just regular personality shit that don't really matter too much. It's like you may be tripping over certain issues, but then when you zoom out, you start seeing, damn, there's way more shit to actually trip over, right? It's telling you to zoom out and find common ground because some of you guys maybe want to do something inside of your life, but you're only considering yourself. You're not actually zooming out and seeing the wider picture of what's actually going on, you know? And then with this messenger card, right, that's all about one, it's a serious energy. So that's why I said some of y'all may be serious and stuff like that. But also it deals with bringing harmony and balance. So it's like you don't got to completely say, oh, yeah, F me. I'm going to just consider everything else besides myself. It's saying this: consider yourself, yes, but don't get so focused on just what you got going on and your own problems. Try to zoom out and see the greater picture and then bring a certain balance. You know what I'm saying? Consider other people's perspectives or just other perspectives in general besides the one you're just taking going right now, and then bring a certain balance. You know what I'm saying? Because the way that some of you guys are looking at things right now, you're too just one-sided. You're just focused on like this, you know, it's too small. You know, you're not seeing the bigger picture of what's actually going on. So you may be struggling with something, right? However, if you were to zoom out and see why you're struggling, you will have a different perspective and then bring more balance to your life. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys may be dealing with a certain person. You know what I'm saying? If you zoom out, you'll actually see where they're coming from and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And then bring harmony and balance. Some of you guys may be, I don't even fully know, bro, just super duper obsessed with yourself, but then you zoom out and then see more what's happening inside the world, and you're like, damn, instead of just trying to do this one thing for me, let me actually do things for other people and stuff like that, and then you bring that harmony and balance to the world and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So in general, right, the Arcturians are going to be helping you activate right now. And the clear way to activate is to simply just take time to find a power place, right? Meditate. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? Let your unconscious show you things. You know what I'm saying? Zoom out and gain greater perspective on your current situation so that way you'll understand what to do and then you can actually bring harmony and balance into your life and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you're seeing this, that's what you got to hear right now. There's a whole bunch of readings on my Patreon that are timeless. So if you want like another reading, check the Patreon, bro. I got a whole bunch in whichever one you feel drawn to, you're probably supposed to see it at that moment. It's timeless. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's been your boy Dot from Dot Me Now Coaching and Entertainment. For coaching, my links are down below. Discourse down below is full of starseeds inside there. Patreon down below. Spirit guide readings down below. Starseed ratings down below. Social media is down below. Everything's down below. I'll catch you in my next video. I love you all. Peace.